If you've ever tried to measure yourself with one of these, you know how awkward they can be, you know how inaccurate they can be. They're not the easiest to hold in place and eyeball where it's at. Usually when I'm using these, I'm doing it blindly, trying to find my fingers to mark it. And while that's easy on some parts of my body, it's not easy everywhere. And that's why I'm thrilled that Taikesi just gifted me their Smart Body measuring tape, as this takes out all the guesswork and it will track your measurements for you. Now, to start off with, this is the tape dispenser. Right here is the measuring tape. Just push down and it will loosen, and then you can just pull it right out. Wrap it around any body part you want. Obviously, I wouldn't be doing it around my wrist, or less likely, and then just pop that right back in. Hold down this button and it's going to tighten around whatever you want it to and give you the exact measurement for that body part. And then when you want to undo it, again, just press down and it comes right off. And then it has two buttons on the front. You have just a simple power button. You can always use this manually. And then it also has this check button. And what that is going to do is actually check that measurement. And so then it will automatically send it to the app for whatever part you're measuring. So let's set up the app. Now the app is called FitDays. I already use it for the Taikesi Smart Scale, which is amazing. And you'll just want to add this device and then you choose which device you want to add. I am adding the circumference ruler. And so it says it wants me to pull out the measuring tape, which makes sense. That is a way to automatically turn it on. And it found it immediately, and now I just have to press connect. And now it's basically walking me through how to use it. And you really do want to think about each body part and how they would be naturally before you measure, so don't hold yourself really tense, things like that, or however you plan to measure yourself, I guess. But let's say I want to measure my head to start. I'm going to wrap this around my head, clip it in, and then it really is as easy as pressing it all the way in and then finding the button, which is really easy to find even though I'm not seeing it, and pressing check. And it already checked that, and now I'm on neck. And so now I can do the same thing very, very quickly, put it around my neck, whoops. And if you mess up like I just did, you just go back to neck because I forgot to suck it in first. And so now I'm on my neck, just tap again, and now I could just keep going down so I could get all of my measurements, which is so nice. Whether you're using this for health goals, whatever they may be, if you're looking to slim down or bulk up, or maybe you're using this to figure out if a certain piece of clothing is gonna best fit you, having your measurements is powerful, and this is such a wonderful device. And then once you're finished, you can press save. It'll give you all of your details, and then you can just share this. And then also, if you are just going back and forth this, it will remember your last entered measurements, but it's not going to remember your history. So if you want to keep your history, you will need to export them. Maybe there is a way, but I'm not finding it right now. And it might be because I have so much data in this thanks to the weight scale that I'm not seeing the circumference measurements, but it is extremely useful, and I love how easy it is, and I love that you're not limited or forced to use the app. You really can just grab this and see those measurements immediately. When you hit that checkbox, you can then just take this off and see where it's at. So it is a really great way just to check any measurements you want very quickly. This is a really nice smart tape measure. I will be using this often, not only for myself, but especially for my kids as they keep growing, and having a way to quickly measure them is super useful, especially when we're shopping for clothes. I highly recommend this. However you use it, I know you're gonna love it. The Taikesi Smart Measurement Tape.